Let's talk about keeping secrets from partner. So let's just start with a really simple hand. On this hand, I was sitting south. I think the auction went something like 1 diamond by west, 2 clubs by east, 2 hearts by west, 3 hearts qubit before asking for key cards, and they end up in 6 hearts. Partner led the 2 of diamonds. The card played low, and I kind of had to play the queen, right? That was won by Declara's ace, and then Declara cashed the king of hearts and played another heart, taking the double finesse just in case it broke for 1. Now on the hearts, what partner did was to play the 5 followed by the 9. So when I won the heart with the queen, then my first thought was that, oh, partner can't have the king of spades because partner would most definitely have played the 9 followed by the 5. Nothing matters on his hand and there's nothing I could have done, but I think it's just good habits to like show partner what you have or don't have. And if you choose to show partner nothing, then partner should be assuming that you have nothing to show, which in this case partner could have shown spades but not like clubs or diamonds. So I have to conclude that the Declara must have both the ace and king of spades. Okay, so that was just a really simple example. Now let's move on to a hand that mattered. So on this hand, I was sitting south again. West opened a club, east spade, 1 spade, west rebeat 1 no trump, and east started the 3 no trump. Now partner led the queen of clubs, which is attitude. Like king would have been counted on block, queen is just attitude. The current one is the ace, and our agreement here is to play count, and then later on using Smith, we can show our attitude towards the left suit. So Declara won the ace, I played the 2, showing upside down remaining count. Now Declara played diamond, which I ducked while playing a high card, and Declara won this with the jack. Now Declara played the king of diamonds out, on which partner showed out. And here we play Lavintao discards. So the diamond would have been Smith, reverse Smith, but then, I mean, partner had no choice, so too bad that doesn't apply. And now our agreement is just it's Lavintao, so Lavintao it is. And partner played the 2 of hearts, which is most definitely showing clubs. So at this point, I had to think. From the lead of the queen, one thing I know is that partner doesn't have the 10, because if partner had the 10, then I think partner should have let king for counter unblock instead of the queen. So one thing I knew is that Declara had the 10, and another thing I know is that the 10 is not double turn because they play better minor, so the 10 is definitely not falling. The other thing that I inferred is that partners' clubs must be very good to lead like their advertised suit, even if it only promised 3. And I guess partner also has a king and queen because the jack was in dummy. So if Declara has 12 to 14, then I know that partner has 8 to 10 points, of which 5 of them are in clubs. On one hand, if partner had something in hearts, then it's essential that I take the ace now. I guess maybe it was essential that I took the ace just now, but I mean, Declara wouldn't know that, and neither did I. Okay, maybe I should have thought about it earlier. Yeah, but if partner had something hard, then it's essential that I take the ace now to play the clubs before Declara knocks out partner's heart. Otherwise, if I let this diamond hold, then Declara can switch to hearts and they might be able to make their contract. Because now partner won't have an entry into his hand to enjoy the clubs. So, like, Declara can put me back in spades, and then I'll still have to give Declara their tricks. Conversely, if partner had something like the ace of spades, then by winning this trick, now Declara has 3 diamond tricks, 2 club tricks, and potentially 4 heart tricks. So my play now depends on what I think partner has. And in the end, I chose to win it with the ace because I was thinking, 1, partner could have shown spades with a high heart. That's one thing. The second thing is partner could also have shown clubs with either a low spade or a low heart. So the fact that partner used a low heart to signal for clubs, I think it shows that partner couldn't signal for hearts by using a spade. That's one thing. And also partner couldn't have shown like clubs using a spade. So I think it shows that partner couldn't have signaled for like hearts or clubs using the spades, which suggests some kind of sensitive holding like jack double turn, which supports the theory that I should eat the king of diamonds now. And partner also couldn't signal for high spade using a high heart, which partner most definitely has, because partner definitely has at least 4 hearts given that West open a club. So partner has no shortage of pips. So I think the conclusion here is that partner's honor must be in hearts, and that partner also couldn't signal using a spade, so partner spade holding sensitive. Another thought that crossed my mind was that maybe Declarer could have done better to win the king of diamonds on the first round, especially if she was going to play jack and then king anyway, if it held. Because now, by winning the jack first and then playing the king next, then he actually blocked the diamond suit. And when someone blocks this diamond suit, then I think from my point of view as self, I can conclude that Declarer doesn't care about the possibility of finessing my king of spades. So I also know that Declarer doesn't hold something like ace jack, X of spade, which might rely on the finesse. Because now at this point, I can duck the king and then win the small return, and Declarer won't have a quick entry into the east hand. So I mean, it didn't matter to this Declarer because Declarer didn't have the ace jack X, but as a defender, it helped me to narrow down the hands that Declarer can have. So yeah, I also think Declarer could have done better to play a diamond towards a king first. As it turns out, the right play was actually to duck this trick so that our side can get 2 diamonds, a club, and 2 spades. Either that, or if they don't continue diamonds after I duck the diamond, then we can clear clubs and they have at most 2 diamonds, 4 hearts, and 2 clubs. So yeah, I just wanted to share my thought processes when this hand happened. And I guess the moral of the story is that when defending, you should really be trying your best to convey as much and as useful information as possible to your partner, so that partner will know how to defend the hand, and also because partner might not have another chance to figure out what to do. And yeah, I do think that we should take negative influences into account, like if partner didn't show this, then partner can't have that. So yeah, just thought this hand was kind of interesting and wanted to share with you guys. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Bye. So I have received feedback that maybe I am being too harsh or expecting too much from partner, but I think that Bridge is Bridge is a partnership game, and I think a partnership is one that should be high in trust, and I think part of this trust is trusting that partner is doing their best to show you what they can show you. So I guess there's 2 parts of this, like trusting that partner's doing what they can. One is believing that they would if they could. And the second thing is when they don't, then I guess some empathy as well, which I guess depending on who I'm playing with, I do have varying degrees of empathy. I think it's just expectations, right? Like with certain partners, I expect more of them because I know that they can do it. And with certain partners, like I know it's more taxing on them. So like I let more things slide. Yeah, maybe I'm not being fair, but I think like if I were to flip sides, right? And like partner says, oh yeah, I thought that you could have displayed and you just didn't bother showing it to me, then and therefore I defended in this way and that way was wrong, then I think I would be pretty offended if like that was partner's so-called excuse, like okay, like you think I wouldn't show you if I could, so which is what leads to me having the same expectation of them ideally, although yeah, with some people I do let it slide more. Yeah, and I think if you want to play at the highest level, then this has to be a given, right? I'm not like easy to partner with because I do have very high expectations. It is something that we uncovered during the trip. Like it's not just bridge, but like everything. Like apparently I have very high expectations.